Hello everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, this is episode 7 of my Victrix Miniatures series. And in this episode, I'm going to show you what I've been working on over the last week. Now, if you were here for the last episode, you would have recalled that I was quite ill with a flu. And it took a bit of time to recover from that. And I still feel a little bit fatigued, but I'm, about 90%. Feeling about 90% now, so almost there. But because of that, I haven't really felt like painting much over the last week, so I'm sorry about that. But what I've done instead is basically build a lot of miniatures ready for painting, so over the next week I can get some paint on them. We'll start off with what I showcased last week, which was my Thespians. So as you can see, I've put all the shields on now and all the decals of the moons. I'm not entirely happy how the shields came out. They're a bit dirty as such, but so I might have to just tidy up them and then obviously finish the bases. But other than that, I'm quite happy. They're just a work in progress at the moment. The next thing that I did was build up. I thought I'd finally start building some mercenaries, which I've been going on about in quite a few episodes. So I built 8 to start with, which are these guys. So they're all in different poses. Some have swords, some have spears. Some are armoured, some aren't unarmoured. So these are from various kits. I really wanted like a ragtag crew of mercenaries. So that's the kind of look that I've gone for. Different helmets. That's what I'll be working on over the next week. And to accompany them, I've also started on their shields, as you can see there, and also the arrow aprons. One thing I will say, the arrow aprons were a bit more tricky to put on than the actual shield decals or transfers, mainly because the what's it called, the apron itself is like wavy, so trying to apply that to a wavy surface was a bit difficult. But another thing to note, I'm going to have to like color match the paint to do these edges of the apron and also the back, which could be a bit tricky, but should be fine. And then obviously on the shields, I've got to just paint the edge gold or bronze, if you like. But yeah, I really like these designs. They came out really well. I followed the guidelines by spraying them white first. And yeah, I think they're going to look really good on the mercenaries once they're done. So what's next? Okay, so in the last video I also mentioned that I was going to do a little force of Thracians using a few different kits. So this is what I've been working on. So bring it a bit closer here. But basically, I've used the unarmoured hoplites for their torsos, and also like the javelins or peltist arms. So you've got all these little javelins that are throwing or holding. I put some on their backs, and then I've used 2 different kind of types of heads. So in the last video we showcased a Sprew from the Scythian archers, which I purchased, and they had these type of heads with this hat on, which is the typical look for a Thracian. And I've also added these heads, which are from the newest Greek hoplite set that Victrix does, which are like an armoured Thracian helmet. And I really like the look of this. yeah, I was looking for a use to put these on models, and I think it works quite well with the Thracians. And then finally, I picked up a sprue from eBay of the Dacians from, I think it's the Punic Wars. I could be wrong there, but but anyway, I picked up this kit because they've got these unique like curved swords here, which are kind of what the Thracians would use, and also the Dacians obviously would use them, but very, very similar. So I thought, great, they work really well with my Thracians. So I picked up that kit, and also what came in this kit was three capes, 3 unique capes here, which is always a bonus. You know, I picked up this sprue quite cheaply. I think it was like £4 or something. So, and you know, there's a wide variety of heads. They're a bit bigger than the normal heads, but I'm sure I'll find a use for them. So yeah, once I picked up that sprue, I added a few swords. So you've got one here, and you've got one here. I don't know if you can see it properly, but yeah, I think it works quite well there. And also you had this unique like carpet type cape, which I thought would be great for a Thracian. Just going to show you the back here as well. So yeah, so you got like this feathered edged kind of cape. Like I said, I've added the javelins to the back of the models, like they're carrying it on that strap that crosses their body. Also, I kind of, on this guy at the end here, I split the javelin in half, so he's holding it behind his shield. It was a bit tricky, and I don't think I'll be doing that again, but it works out all right. And then finally for the Thracians, I've just spray painted their shields. I've got a few different types here. So they're ready for the transfers to go on as well. And then also I've been building up the next set of archers this is for my Spartan force. So I haven't decided on the heads just yet, but I've just built up the archers basically. Along with the slingers, which I showcased in the last episode. So they're all built and ready to paint. They're all bareheaded. But yeah, I'm looking forward to painting those. And then we've also got, I mentioned like I was going to be working on an elite force last episode as well. And this is the start of it. So these guys are the Skiri. Now the Skiri were a race of people just above where Sparta resides, and in between, I think it was Argos, which is like where the Argonians came from. But anyway, basically they were drafted into the Spartan forces and became good allies with them. And they're really, really good warriors, and they were used as like an elite force in the Spartan army. So they were the first into battle and the last to leave. And what the Spartans really used them for was to put them on the left flank of their armies, because the right flank of any hoplite phalanx was the weakest point. So these guys would basically go on the left and rout the right flank of the enemy. So yeah, really wanted to do these guys, and I saw a few pictures of what these guys could have possibly looked like. We're not entirely sure, but this is kind of how I've come across it. So I've used the heads from the Unarmored Hoplite set, and I've also created this this shield to go with them. So the hawk is their symbol, or was their symbol, and yeah. So in a future episode, I will show off these guys completed. Now, one thing I did kind of make a mistake with these guys. They mainly use swords rather than spears. And I've only got 3 guys in here with a sword, so when I do the next 8, they will mostly be swords. So yeah. Okay, and also, because I only used 6 peltasts and 6 archers, I had 2 of each left over, and I decided to do a little conversion of one of them. So I got this guy here, and he's holding a head which I cut off and stuck on his hand. So the hand is actually from the unarmored Athenian kit. This arm is from the slinger's kit. The body's from the archer's kit, and then the sword I think was from I forget. But yeah, there's a few kits here, and I just wanted to make like a unique sort of person. And I might do more of these with the rest of the slingers and pelters. Slingers and archers that I have left over. And then my final thing was I wanted to create like a leader for my Thespians. So I've basically created this guy here using the bronze armor, although it will be black. And I wanted to use this unique head from the latest release of Greek Hoplites, with a cape and another Boeotian shield. Now, one thing I didn't talk about really was the Boeotian shield is obviously very different from the Apsis shield you see in front of you. And it wasn't great for a phalanx because obviously you've got these holes in the side. However, because of those holes on the side, it meant the shield was a lot lighter, so they could attack a lot faster. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. So yeah, I'm sorry if you were looking for more painted miniatures in this video, but I'm still not like 100%, so I've just been doing what I can. Now we've shown off quite a few kits from Victrix in the Greek line, and I think there's only a few left to really show off. And instead of buying the entire pack, I just bought 1 sprue of the actual Spartan kit that you can get from Victrix. And the differences between most of their older kits is this bit here where my hand is. So you've got all these unique heads. And a flute. You've also got quite a unique cape there. And a lot of these, well, nearly all of the heads have got beards and longer hair, which was typical of a Spartan. But I wanted to get this kit and use these heads as part of my Skiri force. Yeah, and the rest of the kit is the same as like the armored Athenians or the Thespians or the mercenary kits that you can buy from Victrix. So the only real kits I have left to buy for the Greek side of things is the Greek cavalry, light cavalry, and also the Thespians, which again I'm just going to buy one or 2 sprues just so I get those unique heads. I've got enough bodies now to create quite a few characters, quite a few models. So yeah, we're kind of like, we're getting there. It's just if I hadn't been ill, we'd have made a lot more progress. But you know, that's how it goes sometimes. But yeah, so in the next video, I hope to show, well, I'll definitely be showing off the mercenaries. I'm looking forward to getting them painted up with all different bright colours, adding the shields, etc. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to do the Thracians next or the Skiri. I'm both excited. Well, I'm excited to do both of them. However, one thing is I have run out of spray paint, so and I'm getting a little bit low on money, so yeah, we'll have to see. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this. please stay tuned for more. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.